Nice job catching the powder blue tang.
You are almost at 6,000.
Is this cast gonna be the one that makes the difference? There's something on the line. He brings it in. Fish. Congratulations. Look at you. How cool.
Blue tang into yellow tang, true combo. Or absolutely. If I had let you fish one more time, probably would have been a green tang. Let me fix my camera so I don't look quite as pale. It's better. Stacked in defiance of God, and I guess. All right, that's a good one. That's a good. You know what? I'm gonna text that to my wife right now. All right. Anyway, welcome back to our Creative Time Randomizer. I'll be looking forward to it. Fueled by sandwiches? Aren't we all? I've done things. There was supposed to be a second half to that sentence, but I interrupted my own brain to do like so I've done things. Terrible things. But in fact, it was just I've already cleared Forest Temple as much as I can at this time. I've done. I'm very tired. I had a very busy day. Kiddo was off of school, but my wife and I were not off of work. And so that was the thing. Biscuits. What else? Oh yeah, and then we put up the Christmas tree, which, yes, you're right. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. A very astute observation. However, we had to get a brand new one because our previous one was actively falling apart. I don't have an ocarina at this time. I do have hover boots. What can the boots of hover provide me? Anyway, but yeah, so we had to get a brand new one because our one from last year we threw out because as we were just setting up the Christmas tree last year, like it was falling apart, like by the branch. So yeah, it was game over a long time coming. You celebrate Thanksgiving in October. See, you get it. But also, you're in Canadian land, so that actually tracks. I think. I have no idea. Where is my tracker? Who am I? So I've got items. I've got things. I can do more things. I have both a bow and an arrow and can utilize it to shoot things in a publicly sanctioned arcade game. Yay. Let's do it. Forgot, it was so jarring to actually land a hit on the target. I did it. Wow. Oh wow, happy Remembrance Day. Okay, I know I don't need to do this, but I just learned recently that it's doable. And so therefore, in accordance to the ancient laws, I gotta. Basically, I need to backflip up onto that ledge. I think. Wait, this might actually... Hold on. Okay, it is actually just doing this instead. As a refresher, there's no reason. Yeah. Yeah, that's why Kiddo didn't have school today. Because of Veterans Day. What the heck? I'm trying to flip. And then just... I'm pushing that flip button at the exact same time that the thing's running out. It is a skill issue. I am incapable of having any timing other than the exact moment the hover boots run out. I can't. I can't do it any other way. All right. That's it. I've had enough. I'll do it normal. I already did it. No, it's night. It's daytime. Guys, it's over for me. It's too late. The Skulltula is not even there. Major item. Okay. Hell yeah. One less thing for me to worry about. How cool and also neat that is. Dude, yeah, no, Bug Mono is dead. And Mega Skarmory killed it. That was the final nail in the coffin. Like, we already had a difficult time dealing with Corviknight. Now it just keeps getting worse. Because I have a hammer, there is stuff that I can do. I got bombs and a hammer, both in pretty quick succession. So that's it. That's all I got. There wasn't anything more to that. Thank you for the piece of heart. Yay. Eye of Truth in the Spirit Temple reveals Deku seeds. Wow. I don't know what check that is. I don't have the iron boots or the long shot, so there's no point in going to that. Let's do this. Then I could do the one by the lake, the water puddle. I don't care. I hate doing big pose, so I literally put them as a non-existent check for me because they're just annoying and I don't like dealing with it. Ooh, cash money. I can go back to Kakariko. My heart was broken. I don't remember if I went in here or not. I didn't. Goodbye. Or maybe I did and it was useless. I didn't, whatever. A bloopy? Yay! This is technically faster. Wait, where does this respawn? Oh! Perfect! Wowie zowie! Alright, so I'm gonna go buy the Kukiri sword. And maybe something else. I don't remember exactly what's in the shops anymore here. Stick capacity. How manly. $55. Wow. 90 bucks for a Kukiri sword. Alright, let me see. Let me see what's in the other shop. Before I go blowing all my money, because I'm not actually gonna need that sword anymore. Goron tunic. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. How many? 2 hundo? Yeah, you're gonna 2 hundo that. Pizza Hut for 80. I'll do that. And I'm out of here. I don't need whatchamacallit. I don't need a Kukiri sword because I've got 20 Deku sticks, and that's more than Child would ever need to use the sword, so. That's the absolute truth. Like, as someone who dabbled very incredibly lightly in Gen 4 competitive, that'd be a problem. I'm waiting for nighttime so I can get the Skulltulas and Kakariko. Yay! Then we're gonna go do Zora's Domain and some such locations. Mega Blissey with plus other defense and no other changes. Oh man. I don't think we need that. Wow. Money. Yay. Be pretty. It would be terrifying. Like, it was already a problem in doubles when you could put a Blissey and a Shuckle together and do guard trick to just average the defenses between the two, and then you basically had an unkillable Blissey. I had to deal with that once. And the only reason that I won is because I'm one of the weirdos who carries status effects in doubles. Like, toxic. The reason that most people don't carry status effects in doubles is because doubles tends to go through pretty quickly. There's also a lot of switching involved in doubles. So statusing is usually not as good. But I carry toxic every now and then, and it saved my life with that. Do I still know? But I can do this. Wow. Give me access to the shop. The gauntlets. The sword. I need the next wallet. It's right here. But now I've got the silver gauntlets for real this time. Yeah, it actually already has a natural cure. That's one of its normal abilities. Oh shit. Shadow Temple has the broken Goron sword. That means I need to take $200 to medium Goron to buy whatever it is he has there. Oh no. Well, yeah, I was referring specifically to toxic. Burn and para have value outside of being like burn has value outside of being the damage over time status effect, but like poison and toxic are not really used in doubles. Thanks for the fucking money, dude. Heck yeah. Mugmano's in shambles. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I've got Did's Fire. I can equip swap this. I remember how, I promise. Magic card. No, Wonder Guard. The only thing that can hit it is a fighting type move or a mold breaker. Easy every time. Oh no, these are also turned off. It's fine. I'll come back as child. I could use Din's Fire for it, but honestly, we start getting so far a logic that I don't care anymore. I cannot get into Fountain except by cheating. Do I still? Yeah, there it is. You just slip out of bounds right here, and then you can just go through there, but that's cheating, and takes me out of logic, so I ain't gonna do it. What are they? Bugmano is in shambles. Bugmano's always in shambles. Bugmano's been in shambles ever since Gen 7 ended, let's be honest. Mega Heatran? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. Oh man, what am I, oh. Jeez. All right, what, I mean, I've got silvers. Where was Spirit? Deku. Okay. Oh, and then go to Ganon's castle because I can fully clear Dodongo's cavern now. All right, those are my two things that I'm doing as adult, and one of those two things will grant me good things. God, Mega Heatran just sounds awful. You son of a gun. I'll kill you for that. Oh, that's cool. The shockwave of the hammer locks them into the upright position, like a food tray on an airplane. Okay. That actually about tracks. Oh, that's the one I can't do. I decided to give Heat Train a Mega. It's legendary. It's not important. Kalos lore. I don't know. I missed. Well, it's gonna be like a different dimension sort of thing. So, because apparently I think Hoopa is also getting a mega form. All right, let's find out if I have to come back for this later. No. Really? Hello, like. Eh. Dude, I've been having to fight so many goddamn likes because of these ROM hacks I've been playing. Also, that's actually everything I can do here. Yikes. Guilty of posting. I don't even want to think about Mega Arceus would just be not like an avatar of the god, but just the actual creation deity. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. Let's go through Lost Woods. I can go through Lost Woods. I've got stuff in there. New signature move, time banishment. It's a second fence. Sora scale is found in the market. Is it? Did we know that? I already did this. Comes a barbed wire. Wow. How cool and fun. All right, and then let's go back. Let's go to Ganon's castle so we can fully clear out DC. I've got a hammer and bombs, so we're good to go there. I'm gonna keep the sticks equipped. For things on my wish list for this randomizer, I need the ocarina. Long shot. More songs. And a fuck ton of keys. I have seen Mega Chimecho. I've not seen Baxcalibur, but I did know that it exists. I mean, continuing with the theory that Mega Arceus would just be the actual god and not just, you know, the avatar, which is like a fragment of its power. These are silver gauntlets, so I cannot pick up the big boulder. Even if I did pick up the big old obelisk, I can't do anything with it, so. Oh, I wanted that to work. Hint me. Thanks. Nice. Bombs? Wow, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that one in the base game gives Deku sticks. Okay. Nice. So far, not vibing with the items found within here. Let's scout this out with a bow arrow shot. Pizza Heart. I don't care enough. Mega Rayquaza. Smogon introduces the tier of anything goes of AG, ETA, AG, ETA, anything goes except that asshole. Specifically for Mega Rayquaza. Major item. Oh, Rudo's letter. That's actually super good. Found some large arrows. We love to see it. So with Rudo's letter, going child right after this is the play. Because with the chip gun, I'll be able to get into Zora's domain as child. I don't feel like doing this the cool guy way. I'm just gonna drop a bomb. And then we're gonna shoot that and find out if I need to care about it for later. I don't need that equipped anymore. Nope. I'll take the money. I'm hoping that Jabu is not actually Jabu. Because I love clearing Jabu as adult. I don't want it to be a dungeon that I have to complete, you know? Okay. Easy. Man, I'll tell you what, so far, it's just been Rudo's letter and a bunch of nonsense. Like, I'm not mad about that, because Rudo's letter is one of the key things I was looking for, but still. I've gotten pretty gosh darn clean with that. It'll be 2039, yeah, be a little sooner than you think. I've made a mistake. Only 14 more years till Mega Bidoof. That'd be something. Ah! Ah! Okay. Ooh, a quiver. Not a necessary item, but still cool. Ah! No, I wanted that. Give back the fairy. Give back the fairy so I can read chat. No. Thank you. Curious how they're gonna handle balance in Gen 10. Much like 8 and 9, 10 will probably let you use a lot of major Pokemon from the previous gen. I mean, Pelt Babies will be back. Yeah, I don't know. To ban half the roster again, true. Major item. Already have hoverprints. Fun fact, hammer only works on that if you hit the very center. I didn't expect that to work. King Gambit's gonna be ZU. Yeah, I don't know. I'm never gonna do any kind of competitive with actual cartridges. That shit just ain't worth it to me. DC is not a medallion dungeon, but I still got some cool stuff out of it, so it's fine. Now let's go be child, open up fountain, do some child-related fountain-based activities, and go from there. Oh, King Gambit? I think so, but I'm not super familiar with it. There's so many Gen 9 Pokemon that I know nothing about. I fell off pretty hard at Pokemon after Gen 7. GF thinks about the people who do? Yeah. I have magic and lens of truth. Let's go do this. All right, I think it's on the top. Fuck. I've already ruined it. Dude, okay. I was playing, remember last night's stream I was talking about the Dark Souls Ocarina of Time? I did this on that without Lens of Truth, pure vibes. It was all top except for the second blue room was bottom. And I was just like, there's no way, right? There's no way it's all top the whole time. And so I went to the bottom one once and it was correct. And I was like, well, now I've got to just commit and go back to the top. And then I ended up in the final room. And I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again in my life. Oh, good. Oh. Good. Oh, Bombshoe Bowling Alley is the other major check. And I have access to that now because, or 2 checks. And I have access to that now because I've got wows. It's just barely nighttime. But it's gonna be important. I don't remember what it was. Something was hinted to us being in market that I hadn't already picked up. Zora scale. That is important. Especially if I'm going to Zora area. I'm gonna want that. Come on. There it is. Ta-da! That's an essential trick in the Ocarina of Time speedrunning category that I previously tried to learn. You're not open. I need to find the bomb shoes. Oh, the bomb shoe bags is an item. I need to buy the actual bomb shoe bag. Where the fuck is the bomb shoe bag? I think I remember seeing it in a shop. Oh wait, no. Look, it's the... Wow. Never mind! I don't give a shit about bomb shoe bowling. Hypothetical. What would you do if Doodle Drac pulled up to the function? I mean... if a hand-drawn clone of myself came in and started trying to pull shenanigans, I don't know. I think we'd just be in trouble. Hopefully somebody has a button. Yeah. Hopefully we can just erase them. I was thinking about that. I was like, I do know where all of the erasers are in my home. Did I buy the sword? No, I just have sticks. Get some MF beans. Oh no, I bought a blue rupee from him. Beans are randomized. Oh God. I spent $60 to get $5. Damn it. That was pretty clean. I normally struggle a lot more with re-grabbing the chicken. You're good. True. Oh my God, they double got me. Hold on, you guys can't see it because the message says restricted. Is it really the same person in both messages? Yeah, they just... Wow. Yeah, alright. Never mind. Alright. You guys couldn't see the message because it was restricted, but... Excellent. Alright, let me see if I can do the cool guy routing for this. This isn't the cool guy routing, but I messed it up. Basically, you're supposed to complete the torches thing and then be able to come here and do the diving minigame. But didn't pan out for me. That's okay. Yeah, it said it was a restricted message from a likely ban evader. So I don't think it showed up for anybody except for me. Major item for me. The bomb shoe bag. That was cool looking. Fiumsh. Yeah, now we can go bomb shoe bowling if we wanted. Hello, large fish deity. Consume a small fish non-deity. Yay! And it's Deku Tree. Yay. Okay, I don't have to care about that. Fun fact, that guy can only be defeated with the shield reflecting the seed back at him. Most other scrubs can be defeated through alternate means. That one must be done by reflecting with the shield. So if you don't have a shield, you can't access these two checks, and I got another major item. Beans! Them MF beans. I didn't move to the left enough. Man, Hookshot looks weird as child. Oh, okay. Fun fact, on not Ship of Harkinian, using the hookshot as child will crash your game. The game does not like using hookshot as child. But for Ship of Harkinian, it's totally fine. Another major item. It's the... Dude, Deku Tree is loaded. Oh. For gore. I hate that this is my jump sound. Deku Tree isn't in shambles. I mean, it is according to the lore. I've made a mistake, and Ganondorf's laughing at me about it. Fun fact, if you don't lower the water, you can just backflip over it. You can backflip over the spiky bar. But I don't know, I've never done that before, so I don't feel like doing it. Holy cow, I just barely made it. Get wrecked. Alright. Equip swapping the hook shot there was specifically for that Skulltula, and it was just 5 bombs. Ding dong diddly dun didon don to do a mistake, and now Cronato's having a laugh. Dude, he giggling. He giggle fitting up there. He's such a goober. "23 is number 1. Oh my God, you did this to yourself. Dude, right? I'm dumb. God, it's been so long since I've done the quick kill on this guy. I completely forgot how to do it. Basically what you're supposed to do, you do the broken stick on the wall, you Deku Nut him right away, do 2 crouch stabs and a normal swing, and he dies. Sorry, she dies. Pona song, very cool. A second spiritual stone that I don't need. But honestly, Deku Tree was loaded. God, it was incredible. I can't help it, I'm a Gemini. I feel like Ganondorf would be a Scorpio. Spirit Temple boss key. How quirky and fun and not like other girls. I don't have any warp songs. So that's a bummer. You're gonna say Taurus? I actually like Taurus. That's actually valid. That's a good suggestion. What am I saying about Scorpios? That I know almost nothing about astrology. I'd just be over here pushing words out. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that that was actually set for me. I don't have Sun Song, do I? That last one, that's Song of Storms. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go be an adult. Oh, before I do, I have a song to learn here. Then being an adult, I have so much to accomplish. Yay. The boomerang. So now I technically don't need to have hookshot on child, but fucking stop me. With a crippling amount of debt? I don't actually. At least Link doesn't. I do. Yeehaw. Bomb shoe bowling. Ooh, odd mushroom. That is a trade item, so at least gives me a check. Ah! Fuck. Get out of the way! Oh, God. Go away. No, go away, you fucking chicken. Oh! I cannot believe you. Don't laugh at me. Yay. Alright, we gotta win again for a bomb refill. Oh. I almost had the quick loss. I don't have enough cash money. Oh no. That it's the truth. One of my favorite like comments on that kind of thing is it's like a little webcomic snippet of like Breath of the Wild at the very end of the game where Zelda's like thanking Link for all of the hard work that he did, and you know, of course, saving her and saving Hyrule. And then she also brings up it was like, you also chased a horse out on the fields for several hours or several days, and then when you caught it, you named it Big Chungus. Why did you do that, Link? Link, I was barely alive. Link, I was holding back Ganondorf for several days while you did that. Answer the question, Link. Masterpiece. Also, I was always really bummed in that game that you couldn't put anything other than just horses in the stables. Like, yeah, I tried to put a bear in the stables. What of it? When I found out I can get a skeletal horse, I was like, I want to keep this forever. That's rad as fuck. And they're like, I don't keep monsters here. That should hurt. Hurt my feelings. Clench Iron Ass. That's a good one. Oh, that's right. I should stop by. I got that. I got the bottom of the well to open. I got Greg. Greg the Green Rupee. Woo. But yeah, we are gonna just make a quick stop over by Kakariko and go see what the inside of the bottom of the well gives me. It could be Jabu, in which case I can fully clear because I have Boomerang now. I just don't like clearing Jabu as child. I prefer to do it as an adult. Alright, let's go teach a man a song that will trouble his mind for 7 entire years. Oh, then we can go to the graveyard and do some graveyard shenanigans. I've got bugs to do. God, there's so much I can be doing right now. I think that's the fastest I've ever played that song. Turned out pretty well for me. Bug Mono's back. All right, fine. I'll grab this where I can stand further away and aim properly. That's a nut capacity. Come on. Yeah. This room sucks. This room is the reason that I don't do enemy rando and Ocarina of Time randomizer. I'm sorry. It's a good face. I don't think it deserved to go out of style. Let's grab the princess. Ow. You son of a gun. Oh my god, and she's gone. Oh, that's never happened to me before in my life playing this game. That man deserved death. They usually don't. I usually let them live. But he earned it. So these guys can only be harmed by the boomerang. Fun fact. Nope. Finding out that those bubbles can be broken with the Deku Nut was such a fantastic experience for me. It's so nice being able to just go in that room and just delete it immediately. Oh God. Am I gonna have to leave the room and come back? Oh. Probably a Pizza Hut. You're still not getting the chest from the mini boss room. You can't go back because you need Rudo to enter the room and Rudo is there. That's so funny. Alright, let's skadoodle. That is pretty funny. I do like that. Not being in that cutscene is super weird because I could just void myself out. All right. Jabu was cursed and his body is messed up. Okay, that's it. You also don't normally have to die, but today you decided you needed to. Yeah, but also that. Ooh, a keyring for something. Forest Temple, aha. All right, I'm gonna unequip the hook shot. That's not true, I can just put it on a D-pad. Because you're gonna want Deku Nuts for this fight. And you just get hit. As soon as you get hit, he'll come back up. And that's how you kill Baronade super quickly. A song? A warp song? I can go to Shadow Temple now? And this is a medallion for me. Yeehaw. Alright, let's see what time of day it is. I know the sun is in the air, but sometimes it's still nighttime. No, it's daytime. Wish I had Sun Song. So I can get the Skulltulas in the graveyard. I'm gonna start taking part levels, true. I've gotten a song from like the last 3 dungeons I've cleared. Like as the dungeon, whatchamacallit, reward. I am gonna just wait it out until nighttime so I can get that Skulltula, and then we'll go be an adult. In the meantime, is there anything that I need to... Yeah. We'll start heading towards Lon Lon and grab the Lon Lon Skulltulas that I couldn't before. Oh. We're working now. Cool. My computer gave me the notification that a USB device was malfunctioned. A recently connected USB device is malfunctioning, not working properly or whatever. I was like, well, that's weird because I haven't plugged anything in, and I guess that device that's not functioning properly was my microphone, so I had to unplug it and plug it back in and then wait for the computer to remember that it exists. Yeehaw. Alright, I'm gonna get this Skulltula over there on the wall, and then I'm gonna do Nocturne to warp to Kakariko. Grab a couple Skulltulas, go be an adult, do a bunch of newly accessible adult-related activities. Oh my god, is it real? It's real. There we go. Poacher song we found at Hyrule Field. Cool beans, dude. Heal year. Okay. You can also do Dampe digging since I'm here. No, I was actually saying that I agree with it. My computer is trying to silence me, not reveal the truth. Alright, let's go be a grown-up. We've got shit to do. Swords Bar and Devotion Paladin multi-class. Maybe, I don't think he needs the multi-class though. I mean, I'm not super familiar with Devotion Paladin, but I'm not sure what class features would be something like visible in Link's kit. The 2 levels of Druid for Twilight Princess are pretty good though. I suppose that's fair. So there is so goddamn much that I can do as an adult now. So I'm kind of digging that. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing that warp twice. Because now that I have an ocarina, I can do all of the things here in the graveyard. Wows! Wow. Kind of a holy avenger. Yeah, I can see that. Incorrect. Is it this one? No, I can never remember which one it is. The one that's back here that has... Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't have Sun Song. Oh, I don't need Sun Song. The chest is right behind him? No. The chest appears when you use Sun Song. Alright, Forest Temple entrance time. Or sorry, Shadow Temple entrance time. And then because I've got the key ring, I need to go back to Forest Temple at some point. The chest appears when you take your shirt off. Damn. Damn! No, it's bottom of the well! Frirg. Alright. Well... Shit. Alright, so that's gonna have to be something excuse me, come back to as a child. I was hoping it was another full dungeon for me to complete. But instead I was disappointed. I was hoping for a magic drop. She didn't lie to? Exactly. See, Lancer gets it. Now we're going to the Gerudos. Wait, first, while we're here. Might as well do Zora's. I've got Ice Cavern. Another fountain stuff to do. Magic refill? No. You. Got Song of Storms now for grottos. I have a lot of items and checks available to me. It's pretty exciting. Okay, bigger bomb bag. That's the bomb bag that was hinted to me before. I've also got frogs that I need to come back and do as a child. Now that I know a good handful of songs. Not quite all of the songs, though. I'm missing Sun Song and Saria Song. Still don't have the money for Begoron's sword because that requires a giant's wallet. And the giant's wallet is in the water boulder, in the water temple, the boulder Deku boulder GS, which I do not have access to right now. Oh, do I need to be here at nighttime? Oh, Frirg. We got that Skulltula up there. She did not. She was probably already asleep, which means she'll find it at 4 o'clock in the morning when she wakes up for the day. We'll let it change to nighttime, and then I'll go in so I can get the golden Skulltula before I go into the ice cavern place. I'll be honest, she might just not react to it at all. So don't get your hype, don't get your hypes at a hope, or whatever it is the kids say. Please change to nighttime. This is taking so long. I hate not having sun song. Mirror shield is a very pretty color in this seed. I like it. With the nice blues and greens. Good stuff. Okay, it is now nighttime, so I can go over here. What was... What was well entrance? Does anyone remember what the well was? Is that Deku Tree? Because I know I went into Jabu and the well. One of them was Jabu, the other one was Deku Tree. Wish I had the blue outline in vanilla because the red does not mix with the Zora tunic. I know! The colors clash so bad. Oh. Ow. I just want to see what it is. I think it was just money. I think it's just money. Okay, I couldn't remember which one was which. Oh my god, you guys are the actual worst. These guys are ruining my day. Okay, so ice is Shadow Temple. For Shadow Temple, I have the small keys and the items to get through, so let's do most of Shadow Temple then. Wish I had the Shadow Temple boss key, but it's fine. Okay, appreciate the magic refill. No, teensy chest. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember the bottom of the well being Shadow Temple. Alright, let's see if I can do the speed strat. So first you jump slash into the hand so that you don't actually get caught. No, I was early. So there is a specific timing that you can get on that jump slash when he leaves. I missed it there because I let him get too close to the hands. But Yeah, you can one cycle this boss pretty easily. Well, not pretty easily, but you can one cycle the boss. I always struggle with the timing. Okay, a bullet bag improvement and a magic refill. Yeehaw. A live hand. True. Alright, normally I don't do this, but... Ah! I forgot which button I put it on. Normally I just go to each one, but this time I'll actually check. Dude, I always forget where the actual room is. And it's not even anything important. I could have checked this in the beginning. Oh my god. Oh, that cannot be broken by a hammer. That has to be done by a bomb. Alright, so far, Shadow Temple fucking sucks. Oh, I forgot this one. I thought he was around the corner. I really like Shadow Temple. It's a cool dungeon. It's fun to clear. I like it. Dude, one of those Ocarina of Time ROM hacks that I played, Sands of Time, made it to where the hover boots weren't slippery. And my god, what an insane power boost. Like, I was playing through it at the same time when you started talking about your pros and cons of the Evil East Chronicles. And you said the buff to Cloud was probably the biggest buff in all of video game history. Meanwhile, I was over there. I actually almost responded. Maybe I should have. But I almost responded, nah, dude, because the hover boots aren't slippery in this ROM hack. And it makes a difference. Burp, burp, burp. Oh, that's useless. Also useless. So far, Shadow Temple is just empty. bottle. Skulltula. Ah. If you go at about that angle, it doesn't matter what timing you have. You'll always be able to land on the platform. Also, if you have the hover boots on, you can just go over those traps without a worry. Alright, sniper skills. Way too high. I'm really good at this game. Fun fact, because I have the hook shot, I have to stand on top of this chest. It gives you just enough height to reach the target on the ceiling. Would not have been a problem. Ooh. I don't have iron boots. I do foresee this being an issue. Thank you for asking. Oh my god. He's crazy with it. He's a multi-track drifting at this point. Just land. Trash. Trash. Is he goated with the sauce? Gosh darn, he sure is. I'm doing this because I'm gonna have to come back later. 15.5 hours. That was unnecessary, but cool. That's the broken Begoron sword. Oh wait, that's the trade quest item. Oh, I can't move this anymore. Ah! Curse you, Scarecrow. Being ever so slightly out of range. I'm just gonna avoid out. How do I do the magic flute so fast? A lot of practice. Also, I don't know. Maybe there's something in Ship of Arcinian that makes it easier to do it. But it's mainly practice. Just the fact that I've done this a lot. For this controller, because since I basically run it like a GameCube controller, it's X is C left, Y is C right, and then the stick is I use for C up. So I do tap, flick, tap. So bida-bing, bida-bing. But I've played all of these songs a billion times, so... Ah, I forgot. I duded too close to the sun. But at least I got the shortcut activated, so it's not a huge problem. It's just annoying. Enjoyable ride on the boat. Kill yourself. Me at the skeleton person. I've always thought about these platforms on the side and thought about like whether or not I'm able to get onto them. But I never actually do it because you son of a gun. You know what? I'm gonna kill you for real. Don't you dare. I thought he was gonna fall off the edge. One guy to me when I said I liked Fire Emblem Awakening. Why are people so heated about that game? It was a really good game. They probably hated it because of its accessibility. All of a sudden, a lot of new people started enjoying Fire Emblem because Awakening was something that a lot of people got into that weren't already invested in the series. And that's something that diehard fans will never be able to accept. Oh my gosh, there's nothing here. And that's actually the last thing that I can do. I always get tripped up on that song. It's a really awkward song to play one-handed. Well, no health, all of the magic in the world. Okay, so now we're gonna go... Bottom of the well is Deku. I don't need that. Go here. And get the song check from him. Yeah. But the Awakening was a lot of people who were like new to the series. That was their first Fire Emblem game. I don't want to go up the mountain right now. I don't feel like it. I'm gonna go do GTG. The same thing happened with Elden Ring. Hundreds of thousands of new people got into the series. Not hundreds of thousands, like millions of new people got into the series. And a lot of them were using like the spirits and the other mechanics. And people were complaining about how the new people were ruining the game. A slide. Oh, I almost was able to change directions. So when I dropped the shield, it went from being an A slide to a hyper-extended super slide. And if you can keep it going, you can slide all the way into Gerudo Valley that way. And it's cool. That's fair. Why do they think Awakening's a bad game? It's a good game. Oh, that's a poacher saw. Might as well grab that. Contrarianism and waifus. Fire Emblem has had waifus since the beginning. They can stop. The game series has always been anime, is now being anime. Such a valid way to say it. Because yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's always been that way. Oh, really? Okay, sir, I've got your saw. Give me something cool for it. Nope, you didn't. Fuck you. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. So GTG. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna end up being. GTG might be Gan's Castle. That'd be kind of neat. Alright, I'd like for it to turn nighttime, please. So I want to do that in the nighttime. Well, scratch that, because actually I don't know. Oh, I never got the hideout key from in front of Zoro's domain since I had hover boots to do it. Crud. That's kind of annoying, actually. I don't want to have to go all the way back here. Ooh, Forest Temple boss key. That's quirky and fun, and exactly like some of the other girls. Fire Temple. I don't have the tunic for this. Let's see if I need to do this little U-turn spot. No. Genuinely interesting game. Yeah. You know what? You're right. That's something I usually bring up like every time I play Rando, and I just didn't this time. You are not important to save. I do have the Fire Temple boss key, and I do need the medallion from here. Oh, but I cannot beat Volvagia in that amount of time. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go through this little U-turn thing. I've got tech for this. Hold on. Never mind. That's a locked door. Fuck me. I was thinking I would go through there, pick up what's in the chest, which is probably a heart piece or maybe heart container, to get a little bit more time to fight Volvagia with. But instead, we'll do that. I don't know if that actually resets the timer, but it'd be cool if it did. Alright, let's see if this works. Ooh, you know what? I might be able to do it if I can do the speed strat. So Volvagia just went into the hole right in front of me, which means she actually has a hitbox on that spot. Not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go down, which makes her think that I fell down, so she'll go into the hole right away. Okay, she's going up. I don't think I can do this. All right, let's find out if fairies work. Fairies work! I fell down. Go in the hole. Thanks. Not plot armor. Necessary preparation. Bada boom. Alright, after this, we'll get out of here and go full clear forest. Ooh. Temple of Time Warp song. It's true. Alright, do you guys believe in me that I can get the 1500 my first try? Oh, too far. Let's see what we got. I'm not getting it first try. That sucked. We're just gonna try again. All right, first try. First try, here we go. Non-believers stay winning. There, how about that one though? Okay. Eye drops and thing. Yeah, Thunder Thighs the cow horse. I have those settings locked, so no matter how much I randomize the audio, it will always stay as Thunder Thighs the cow horse. What do you sell? Gaines Castle keyring? That probably won't be important, but it's good to know for the future that you can get Gaines Castle keyring from the shoe store. He sells bomb shoes. That's it. That's the only reason he exists. Bomb refill. Useless. We're out of here. I could probably get through the desert, given a couple of tries, but go here, you turn a little bit, a little bit more. Turn at the thing, go this way. Go up here, down the hill. Go here to the box. Turn off the box, and you head towards these. The Poe actually kind of drags you around in a circle, and then you come back here. But you could just skip that whole extra loop-de-doo and just go right here. You get to sell bombs in the desert, true. Gold Skulltula token, yeehaw. Tramsh. Okay, survey says Gold Skulltula token, I don't need beans. Okay, that's all trash. You need beans? I wouldn't mind having some beans. I'd like to make a proper bowl of chili. All right, Spirit Temple entrance is Ganon's Castle. I forgot to check the GTG entrance. Trash. 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 Bummer. Okay, I'll get this for health. It was all cart container. How thrilling. Couldn't find the door. We've all been there. I mean, it's not progression. It doesn't provide me anything useful. Oh my god. I cannot line up this shot, and every time I did... Oh, I have to use Din's Fire again. But it's not progression. And I don't need the shield. Okay, nothing else here. All right, what else do I have access to? Shadow Temple room. I don't have fire arrows. Yeah. Fire Temple room doesn't actually have a chest in it. This one's blocked by golden gauntlets. Spirit Temple has a few I can grab. Trash. I'm pretty sure I have to do this, but yeah. Secret chest, it's useless. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Ho ho! Could have swore there was a chest here. There's not. Okay. Alright, let's ascend Ganon's tower and see what's there. Aside from that, we'll need golden gauntlets and the key ring to navigate more. I'm also really hoping that I can get a warp song to this, because it'll be nice to have an easy access to Ganon's castle once I'm ready to face the final boss. No hearts? Okay. Ah! That was too quick. Okay. All that is past here is just the iron knuckles, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna skadoodle out of here. Got him. Huge rupee. Alright, we got 2 Skulltulas to get because it's about to be nighttime. I'm gonna check this one first because this one's a little more annoying to get if I end up needing to get it. Oh no. Ah! Oh fuck, I didn't realize I was that low on health. Oh hey, a fairy. Oh my god, I got it. I didn't think I'd actually get it. That is very tight timing. Alright, well I guess there's a little bit more for me to do in Ganon's castle now. Why does a hard increase noise also thunder thighs the cow horse? Because randomized sounds aren't randomized based on, like, they're not exclusive. You can have the same sound be triggered by multiple sources. Okay, glad I came back. Oh my god, the long shot. man, another major item. I'm so glad I came back. That's the pocket egg. I remember that was hinted to me a long time ago. Also, the world is shaking because I interrupted the golden, the throwing the obelisk thingy. I interrupted that cutscene by going through the door. Okay, so now... Yikes. Do we want to find out if I remember how to navigate the thing backwards? No, I'll just come back. I'm gonna go to Kakariko because now I've got the Pocket Cuckoo so I can go wake up Mario. I also have the odd mushroom so I can turn that in here. And this was a hinted item, so maybe this turns into something cool. I don't know. It's not how it works, but it'd be neat anyway. And now we can take this back to Andrew. Oh, Fire Temple keyring. Okay. That was cool. Why is Mario screaming like a child who's trapped in hell? Because every time he goes to sleep, he is immediately and continuously plagued by sleep paralysis demons. I forgot to turn in the mushroom. I guess I'll go over this direction to do it. Your sleep paralysis demon is Goku. Yikes. Sculpture token. Let's see. The Fire Temple entrance was Forest Temple. I do need to beat Forest Temple and I have all the keys for it. Hold on. Let me just assess really quick. How close are we to go mode? I need to beat... Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple, Forest Temple, Fire Temple. Fire Temple I already defeated. So Forest Temple, Spirit, and Shadow. Forest I have the boss key for. Shadow and Spirit. Spirit I have the boss key for, but I don't have the rest of the keys, so I can't actually get to the end. So I need the Spirit Temple keyring, the Shadow Temple boss key. And that's it? Yeah, once I have those medallions, I get the Ganon's Castle boss key and it's over. That's cool. That's really cool. All right. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm getting very tired. I'm gonna turn in the broken sword. And then after turning in the broken sword, I'm gonna enter Forest Temple, and then I'm gonna just save and quit there. And we should be able to finish this seed tomorrow night, provided things go decently to plan. Fucking neck. Oh my god. Oh, classic. True. Yeah, if Goku stands there, it's over for me. It really was. Like, that jump scared me. And I'm very aware of that setting. Let's grab the last couple checks here in Goron City. While I'm here. Double check the shop, make sure nothing cool is here. No, I've bought everything that was cool. Oh, I could have turned in the eye drops too, now that I think about it. No, the maze is... or not the maze, the thing is over here. This one is really fun to play quickly because I just slide my thumb down and then tap, and it's great. Wiping your wind. You're right. Oh my god, I heard it in the last moment. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Okay, 2 pieces of heart was enough for a heart container, and then nuts. Well, that's whatever, I guess. Darn. Angle wasn't quite right. And what is that in there? Refuses to tell me, and I'm fairly certain I didn't pick that up. Recovery heart. That's a second recovery heart he's given me. I know the claim check is trash. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember the claim check was trash. Ah, you can't grab that. All right. Now that is going to be it for tonight. I am very tired, so I'm going to go to sleep. I think we had a pretty productive rando stream tonight. I got access to a lot of things. The only things I need for go mode are is Spirit Small Keys, Shadow Boss Key. That's it. That's the whole rest of the run right there. The bot knows this is the only place you can find Bigorons with incredibly long necks. But yeah, so tomorrow night we'll full clear forest and then just kind of go on a hunt through the world trying to find the Spirit Small Keys and Shadow Boss Key. Because for Spirit Small Keys, I need those to get through all of the different rooms of the dungeon to get to the boss. And then for Shadow Temple, while I technically do know the boss key skip, I'm not going to do it. So, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You guys have been great. This has been a lot of fun. I had a good time. I hope you all did as well. We're going to take a look and see who's live. I'll raid you guys over there. Charge for 10 minutes and lend the user our energy. True. That is how that works. Let's see. Dim playing more Fable. I have dreams of Bigoron's panicular head. We'll see what happens, I guess. Anyways, I'm super tired. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. This has been super fun. If you've ever been to Dim Frenemy stream before, they're pretty cool. They're a good friend of the stream. They got a really nice community. They do a bunch of games. They have a lot of fun. They're on Fable right now or something. I don't know. I'd never seen Fable before, but I didn't think it had a shotgun. So maybe this isn't Fable anymore. You guys have a fantastic night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.